mouth being managed. I talk too much. But Cobra, thank you, bro, for boosting the server. That shit is awesome, man. You don't know how much I appreciate that shit.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Hell
No,
yeah.
for real. That shit is awesome, and I fucking thankful, man. Fuck, I'm thankful. So when I get up there on these other projects that are going on, I'm not talking about interviews or anything like that, but finalize like let me give shout outs to people like you. Thank you, bro.
Hell yeah,
Like for
dude.
real. Yeah,
Of course.
that's awesome. So what the I know there's been a lot of weird changes today. Um it's because my I guess own mouth gets me into trouble. Y'all are gonna find out why, but it's gonna be very soon released, but I guess on some other platform, not this one. You know what I mean? Like there's only certain things that everybody knows I like to fucking talk, or I talk too much, or say things that I shouldn't. I guess
Mhm.
I felt like I don't know. Maybe people are like I'm because I'm transparent. Like fuck, like because I don't know. Like everybody's a little crazy, I just embrace mine. You know what I mean? Like fuck. I
Right.
know there's nuts and bolts loose. I just hope they're in the right place. Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Clyde?
Clyde, my man, what's up, Clyde? I see your name pop up there.
Yo.
Obelisk and Meatball Polly. And hi to people. What's up, Clyde? How are you, buddy?
Good.
Good. I want
Yeah,
to
good
let if
crew.
there was. Thank you. Right on. And I want to let y'all know whoever did that Twitter, my team is making me a Twitter, but if it's not in my link tree, that's not mine. Like whoever they said they're posting proof, I haven't even looked at it because that's how much. Like I said, watch this, Careface. It's not me. I mean, if someone's literally taking all that time to be me, is my camera on to you guys?
Yeah, yeah.
It's frozen for me.
Yeah, so she just showed me too. I don't know why it's frozen. I got my camera on. It should be.
Yeah, we can see you.
Let me
It's
try
frozen on a good angle, though. It's frozen on a good angle. You're like pensive.
All right, here. I'll turn it off and on, see if we can get it on forever. Sorry. See if it'll connect now.
Yeah, there we go.
There we
You
go.
see it?
Yeah.
There, yeah. I don't hide my face. He said, I ain't scared of these motherfuckers. Like, about doxing. They can dox me whoever they want. I promise you, I'm not trying to sound big and bad and shit, but I'm not really motherfucker you want to go looking for. Like, we're both going to end up in jail or someone's going to end up. I'm serious. Like,
Right.
if they want, come get it. I've seen comments of somebody should rob him. Come fucking get it. You know what I mean? You can take
Are
it.
you gonna fuck up, Alex?
Anybody. Job! Oh my God, Job! I know that fucking voice. I told you were fucking awesome. I told you I fucked with you, but you knew more than you were saying. Oh my God, Job, what's up, dog?
Who's Job?
Is that
Where's
Joe?
Joe? I'm not joking.
No, that's.
Oh
that's
my
not
God,
Joe.
did I just get? Did I get fucking? I swear to God, it sounded just like fucking Job.
It did sound just like Job.
Mhm.
I think Job's in the server.
Yeah.
Oh
I
my!
don't know if he's here.
Oh, that was Job's voice, or am I tripping?
No,
Yeah,
it
that
sounded
was
just
first.
like him.
Yeah, because now I feel like an idiot. Am I yelling at the air? Am I yelling at nobody? Like straight up. Oh, but he's not even here.
It's all good, Alex. It's all good.
All right, right on, right. Oh shit, Job, if you're out there, dude, you fucking I fucked with you. Job's funny, and I gotta be honest. He did something that was legendary on the show. It's my favorite thing he did. I forgot who he's doing it to because I was crying again because I was laughing so fucking hard. He was so fucking wasted. He was walking around trying to give somebody a hug in his boxers. Oh God, I was wasted too, so I don't really remember. But I was just laughing so hard. I was like, he just kept trying to apologize. Like, come on, who was that? Does anybody know who that was? Do you remember that?
Yeah, we need Job up here. I'd like to meet Job.
Yeah, he's funny as fuck.
Yeah, that shit was hilarious, man. I don't that. Oh my gosh, man, he was hilarious.
Okay.
That shit
Hey.
was funny.
Guess what? If he's not in your Discord, I can send him an invite on Instagram.
He is. I
Clyde,
just
good
pinged
idea,
him.
Clyde.
Well, I've always liked Job. Like I like everyone that didn't talk shit about me when I got off, like shit, you know, like when I saw videos, I'm gonna react and I'm not gonna watch.
Yeah, wasn't Connor running his mouth on X?
That's what pisses me off the most because I had his back in the very end.
Yeah,
I left the
I remember,
show
dude.
respecting that motherfucker because he couldn't handle it on his own. Like I'm not
Bro,
joking. Connor's in WWE and that pisses me off. He lost his way with me. Fuck
I was
him.
I was one of the people who endorsed you originally, like when you like day one when you're on, and when they finally brought Connor on as a freeloader, I knew that guy was fake. And then when he was like trying to talk, like you're trying to like stand up for him on Instagram, and then he starts throwing shade on you on X. That's ridiculous.
Thank you, bro. Because you know why? It's because I don't pay attention to them. Let me tell you something. To me, you know, we're so like big monk. Big cobras don't care about the opinions of little baby fucking sheep like that. They don't. Like, so for if he's gonna be fake like that, like WWE fake, he can go do it. Like his pimple steroids, and just like I walked his ass down the hallways. He and his freeloading ass, and freeloader is a good name for him. If he's gonna be a bitch like that, I was trying to push the motherfuckers off him when he was crying. Oh, you know, fuck. I was just trying to help the motherfucker, and then get out there, he's talking shit.
Yeah, I know. And like he wouldn't stop.
I was pimples all over my neck. I take offense to that.
Oh man, I'm sorry, but he's from roids. So if you got pimples on your neck, I'm sorry, bro. Ugh, I don't. Fuck that motherfucker.
What's it what was the other thing too when like fucking Sam?
I saw 3 of his hats like LeBron James straight down to production. Like he don't have no more. You're gonna stay bald the whole show, motherfucker. If
Alex,
you're gonna do that.
Connor seemed like he was really ride or die with you. Do you think he expected more after this show with you? As far as do you expect him to? Did he expect you to like pay him out or something, or like?
He was supposed to be my bash bro. What do you mean? Yeah, like me and Connor got along. The one thing I didn't like him, I found out he was a cop, and I even said, "You're a fucking cop, dude. I don't care. And if you're all out there, you can record this all you want."
No, we don't support.
I mean, he was a cop though. Didn't he get like fired from that job?
Yeah, he hurt the man in the penis.
It's somebody in the nuts. I don't know if that's true, but fuck him for doing it. I shouldn't even.
Well, the issue that like pissed me off the most because like I think loyalty is a big thing for me, and that's why like I resonated with you when you're on Fishtank. Because like you are very much, you know, if you're tight with somebody, you're ride or die. Like you're a real one. And like he did that whole thing with the whole Bash Bros thing, and then he goes on X to like fuck with you. Just no reason.
It annoyed me, and then a bunch. The only reason I said same thing about Alexi and LeBron, I still don't know what they said because I didn't watch it. All I heard from my daughters like, "Hey, they're out there talking shit about you, pop." So I fired back. I'm sorry. You know, if you're gonna say that, say it to my face, Aunt Jemima. Like, do it.
Well,
you know what?
But also, like, Connor was just trying to fuck all the chicks when he was there too.
That shit makes me mad. You're not gonna go behind.
You got the insider scoop, man.
Such as I'd rather hear it face to fucking face. I'd rather them like for real actually like talk to me about it. You know what I mean? Not go behind and wait, talk shit till I'm completely gone from the scene. You know what I mean? I'm serious. It's the same time when like I explained last night when I got into the symbol, it was over because he stole Teddy's fucking candy and evidently he stole mine and lied about it the whole fucking show. But yeah, I was just trying to get Teddy's fucking candy back. Maybe I shouldn't have fucking like gotten between their business, but I was like, what the fuck?
Well, the thing is, like, you knew Teddy was being taken for a ride because the dude was soft spoken, and you were trying to stand up for him, and he threw you under the bus too, and that was bullshit.
Yeah, dude. I think I was just, like I said, at one point I had production telling me to be loud, and I had the house telling me to be like, if you don't chill, we're gonna vote you out. So I was caught in a weird situation. Yeah. I was like, damn, dude, I gotta like be a good boy, not drink. How do I fucking do this? I gotta keep my mouth shut. That's the hardest part for me.
You know, is the TTS actually loud? And because whenever we're watching it, it seems like it's pretty fucking loud. Like, is it annoying, you guys?
Never forget that annoying motherfucking noise in my life.
Damn.
Yeah, it's loud. Oh god, y'all, those people, those assholes, waking us up out in bed, getting up, making us up, dancing like clowns at 2 and 3 in the morning. Like, good god. Oh my god.
What was your thoughts when Frank kind of revealed he was Wild Randy? What was your thoughts?
Betrayal. thinking at that point, they're inviting someone to his house who's threatened to rape me.
Yeah, he like threatened your whole family.
Have you seen any of Frank Housen's work?
Why I left, guys.
Alex, have you seen any of Frank's work?
That's a
Have
good
you seen
question.
any of Frank's work, like his YouTube videos?
No.
Okay.
I've not-
Yeah, this is like his shtick. He just goes up and he just says ridiculous shit to people out in public. Yeah, you might want to look into some of his videos.
Hold on. I have to steer this conversation away right now because of other things lined up. So look, I can't talk about this right now.
Yeah, we get it. Hey, Alex, before I go to bed, because I have to wake up early. I wanted to say that like you can tell a lot about somebody if they're a real bro or not, because like real bros will talk shit to your face but say nice things behind your back.
Yeah,
and Connor talks shit behind your back. You know, so it's like it's fucked.
Yeah, that's what a normal.
You seem like a real bro.
Let me say anything if y'all don't already know. You know why I don't like cops? Real fact. You got Google. Do you know that like 82% of them didn't make it to the high school prom? But do you know what the cops hold the world record in? They're number one in suicides, number one in beating their wives, and number one in alcoholics. Fuck a pig. You give a bastard a badge and it's ill, and they get a paid vacation. You know what I mean? And they call me an enemy. Jesus, dog.
There's a video of a cop pulling over an army lieutenant, and they detain him and shit. While like the army guy's in uniform, it's pretty fucked. It's like for no reason.
It's kids who got beaten up, weren't popular in high school, power tripping fucking losers. That's what I think.
It's the people who like they finally discover the gym and they think they have a glow up.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? You know what's funny? Oh God. You know what? I wasn't sure. Like aspire to be a cop, then you have no ambition. You make about as much as a teacher at a high school, which our teachers are great in America. They're amazing. But cop party ruining motherfuckers, like literally half of them out there and then just throwing out numbers. That's somebody's life. You know what I'm saying? For someone smoking weed or something. Oh, 2 to 5 years, something like that. You know, like that's somebody's life. You know, put them in the same place. Crazy, dude. The justice system in America needs to be changed.
Well,
we're the only country in this world with a for-profit jail system.
It's fucked, bro. Even like dude, if you go to family court like fucks over men all the fucking time. So
I know that 90% of women, 92% of women, I actually like did political science. I wanted to be a criminal defense attorney. Yeah, but 92% of women win cases. That's a high statistic when it comes to custody battles and stuff like that.
Dude, so I literally I'm up to my armpits in debt because I went through a divorce and my wife tried to take my children away from me, and I fought that shit. And I nearly bankrupted myself, but I won.
Did you win?
Oh, he's gone.
See ya.
Hello, Alex. I'm a big fan. I was just wondering, can you provide some elaboration on the Las Vegas incident?
This week, you all will hear a lot more. I can say this, as y'all know, because it's already out there. I was supposed to be on the finale, but like I said, but all I'll say is me and Sam, I did patch things up, but because of other reasons for later, you all will find out this week. I promise why it didn't happen, but there's really some good stuff to announce. Stuff I'm so really excited about, and it's really hard to get me fucking excited. And I'm trying not to say it right now, man. I'm trying, but
you can give us a spoiler.
Just say it.
I can't because I got so many energy in my mouth, and I trust.
Give me the hint.
Alex.
It's soon, though. It's soon. I promise.
Alex, I'm a homeless individual from the United Kingdom. Please, can you give me some support? Please, can you give me like words of support, words of encouragement?
Absolutely. I don't know if you're being a lawyer or not, but you know what? If you actually,
I'm not a lawyer.
Encouragement, bro, keep your head up. Grab the world by the fucking nut. For real, make it yours. Don't let nobody stand in your way. I don't care what hood you're from, who your daddy was, what advantages, how poor, how rich, what color. Don't let nobody fucking tell you what to do. Don't let nothing control you but you. Just, fuck them. So from the UK, if you're in the UK, I say take the UK over and make the UK yours. The whole fucking country.
Well, I'll stab them all with needles infected with HIV/AIDS, and they'll all become mine.
What about HIV/AIDS? Did we have a walker?
I'm only joking. As in the UK, we say we're taking the piss. In America, we say you're having a joke.
Okay, right on. Okay, good stuff.
All right, Alex. There was a big scene in the fish tank where Sam was smoking a crack pipe. I don't know if you're familiar with crack, but it gives off like a melting, like plastic sort of smell. I don't know if you've ever come across it.
Because I opened. Let me just.
No.
Do you think it was actually crack? Because I believe it was probably just tobacco or something in the pipe.
I'll say this. I opened up about my opiate use. Why the fuck would I lie about crack? I wouldn't even in the prime of my addiction. If you
No, I'm talking about Sam. Whenever Sam was hitting the crack pipe.
Here's the thing. I don't know if y'all saw that. I'll just say this. It wasn't weed. I know what it smells like. It wasn't tobacco because I smoked cigarettes before I smoked jewels. I don't know what that smells like because there's no cigarette. And I don't know what it was, but
possibly meth.
I support you.
I don't know. I didn't check, but I don't know. I don't want to comment on that. You know,
Do you know where any footage of this would be? Where could we find this? We can try and dig some of the footage if you like.
That'll be on the Fish Tank Digest video. They have all the.
Yeah, I haven't even been there. All I know is the one shake-up moment, like I said, whereas the night when everybody dropped all the professionalism and like when he kicked over the TV. That's when the real chaos started for me. When I realized, all right, it's time to trust no one. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is that?
The cell challenge. Were you ready to kill Symbol?
Oh, dude, the cell. I got rage baited. I would have won that challenge if I hadn't slipped that fucking fish.
I believe that.
Like, I got mad about that. I thought to myself there, they rage baited me. I even went out there, I mean, pissed. I was like, y'all did a good job. Y'all knew how to get me out.
I killed that Indian man.
Like I said, that, oh man, I was in there for 38 hours. Fucking.
You've been up for 38 hours?
Alex, you are superior to me in every facet of hand-to-hand combat. I do believe that. I've watched you 24/7 in Fishtank. You are superior to me in every facet of hand-to-hand combat. And I would have obliterated Symbol in every way.
I believe that. That's what maybe
you would have as well.
I'll be honest.
And you are superior.
Well,
I own no monkeys. I do not own any monkeys, and you're superior.
Well, thank you, bro. But like I said, to me, that wasn't fighting. That was throwing marshmallow punches with marshmallow hands. Even boxers who are in the ring, it takes a while to draw blood, and I busted his lip open round one. I already knew I had it won, and because Symbol's strong. He works out every day. I'm a smoker. I don't work out at all. I claim it, but I know how to fight. It's not a video game. I watch his fists, and I'm longer than him. I had like 6 inches. His fist wouldn't reach me. If you watch even smaller,
6 inches.
Yeah, like I said, he came up to here. If you're longer than someone, it's not hard. They can work out as much as they want. Same thing as Connor. You don't got muscle right here. You ain't got muscle right here, and you don't want a bunch of bony knuckles all up in that. I promise you, no matter how many push-ups or sit-ups you do, it ain't going on. You don't grow muscles right here. Save that too. You know, come on, just feel like one elbow in the teeth and it's off. Boxing, get ready, guys. Let's put some marshmallows on our hand. That is not a. Sorry. If it was UFC, I could respect it because them motherfuckers are fighting. Boxing, yeah, I mean, it's cool, but it's not for me. I'd rather use my teeth and my hands and my legs and everything. Able to use all my ability. Like I said, Connor, get the fuck back because I was about to elbow him. You know what I mean? That's why round one, 7 seconds into the fight, I had him into the window. Right when we first started going on, and then G's face turned blood red when he looked at me. He's like, didn't it? Because the only person to beat in an arm wrestling match was Symbol. To be honest, that was only Vance even lost to G. The only person. So Symbol did have some power, some strength in his arms, but he didn't know where to direct his hands, man. He didn't, and he wasn't.
He doesn't have the technique that you have.
Huh?
He doesn't have he does not have the technique that you have.
No. And I would watch
No,
his hands.
not at all.
Punches. Literally, there's this one cool scene of the edit somebody made. I would have ducked under, and I said, I was challenging.
Sort of. Bubble weave.
Y'all show me that. I'll leave right now if y'all show me we're even tagging once. And he was like, I'm gonna claim my wins, and they won. That motherfucker was laying on the. I like Symbol as a person. He was laying on the floor for 40 minutes after that fight, and then he went straight to bed. I looked pretty in a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'll be real. And there's tons of slow motion pops of me just wham in his face. Go over that fight slow motion 40 million times. It don't take a rocket science to figure that out.
Would you fight Sam Hyde bare knuckle?
Well, I tried. I don't know if you're watching. I asked him. I said, Sam, at that time when I was mad at Sam, I said, why don't you quit trying to fucking pit us all against each other? And why don't we fuck these? Why don't you fight me, motherfucker?
Yeah,
that happened.
Did you not set once and for all? Put him in a self-defense situation.
Let's direct this conversation away. Sorry, I have to direct this conversation away till later.
Legal purposes. I understand.
I'll give
Alex,
when I'm allowed.
I have an unrelated question for you. It's about the Counter-Strike stuff.
Sure, right on.
So I'm not like a misbeliever. Like I want to know more. Like, did you play for a team? Like, how did that go? Can you give us like a time frame? Any of that stuff?
1.6 EPL Cyber Athlete. It started out as CAL Cyber Athlete Amateur League. That was the online premises of it, which eventually turned into EPL Athlete Professional League. That's where you go. You know, they hosted it here, Texas. Korea one year, shit like that, which eventually turned into ESL. I remember the night when Steam was born. Steam was not born a gaming platform. It was born just to run Counter-Strike, switch from Valve over. Then 1.6.
platform.
Sorry. But last year of 1.6, that's when I got connected over to JMC. Alexius Charles Conroy's Jack's Money Crew. Kind of rode his train for 2 years, and then you all know the story about then, while I fell off because my friend died, and I'm not supposed to really, I can't talk about this either, but this is going to come out later this week too, but I have to save it. But there was a real big reason I got out of the gaming scene. It's not because of my lack of love for it. It's because I am my own worst enemy, and I self-destructed after my best friend died in front of me. I self-destructed myself.
W, I'm so glad that you're back.
Thank you.
Same, yeah.
Because
I appreciate
you know
that.
What? When I Alex, when I first watched episode 1 of Fishtank, I had you as my profile picture as Fishtank, by the way.
Man, that's awesome. I love hearing that, Clyde. That's really cool shit.
Hey, can I ask you a question real quick?
You can.
How was it being outside of the fish tank when you and Connor left?
Well, honestly, we stood in the drive. You were so cool, man, and I want to answer this, Clyde, but I don't think, like I said, when I tell you a lot of stuff's coming this week, it really is a lot of your answers, and then I'm going to be able to answer your all's questions even more in depth once.
Sorry about that.
No, you don't have to be sorry, bro. Are you serious? You can ask me anything you fucking want.
No,
anything.
I was sad. I was sad when you left. I was literally crying when you left.
Damn, bro. Well, I didn't make you sad or mean.
Listen, I did TPS for you while you were there, by the way.
That's cool, man. Hell yeah, thank you. I appreciate anybody who supported me or sent me plushies or any of that shit. I'm serious.
Yeah.
That shit was cool, man. Every bit of that shit.
My last money on you.
King.
Hey, Alex.
Yeah.
I'm on my hands on an immersion heater. I'm homeless.
Okay.
You
People
are?
will confirm this.
I'm sorry, say that again?
I am unhoused individual. People will confirm this. I support you though, and I've been watching Fishtank as an unhoused individual. I was unhoused before I watched Fishtank. I was unhoused.
Jeff was one of the. Honestly, I don't know what happened to him after. I heard they dropped him off. I heard the story, but I'll tell you this about Jeff. Jeff from night one, homeless or not. I was kind of like, hey, are you homeless? Because Jacqueline had told me that information the night all that drama happened. So I was like, yeah, I asked him because I was like, is Gene homeless? What's going on here? We're all in there. Our minds been fucked with. So anyways, but I don't know what happened with Jeff. You know what? He stood up and he defended the house the night of when I was Prisoner X and shit. Like that motherfucker stood up for shit. Like Jeff was all right in my eyes. I didn't see what went down with him. No, didn't follow the show after because that's just how I am. And but I thought Jeff was cool.
Alex, have you?
Is another homeless individual? Sorry, go on. Sorry, ask your question. Ask a question.
Alex, first off, I'd like to say I'm a big fan. We were talking briefly in DMs. If ever you can get
popping off right on, and I love your people picture. I actually love that shit. That's funny.
Thank you, man. He's my inspiration in life. Just wondering.
Sorry to cut you off, but like you remember that big crime he did back in the day?
Yeah.
That would be nothing. You know what I mean? Absolutely nothing.
I mean, what are you supposed to do in a theater like that? You know?
God, man. And they
Porn theater.
Yeah, they really set him up.
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
I guess my question is, have you got in touch with Bert? I know you found out today about him earlier today about the things he said, but have you had a chance to meet with him or talk to him or anything like that?
So the number that people were shouting out last night, like you know what I mean, it never got back to me. I'll say that. I think it was Walker because the taxes hadn't worked, but the net never was confirmed. So no, but I wouldn't doubt it if there's some Alex Burt content. You know what I mean? But I could say that you all might see that in the near future.
He did post on. There was a brief video where he talked about his WhatsApp and how he doesn't like talking on the phone or taking messages on the phone, and he only does it through WhatsApp. If you want, I can pull that for you, and I'll send it over to you.
Is my camera still on? Is my camera on?
Yeah.
Cool.
You should put your camera on.
It's on or off?
It's on.
Yours in a Brave New World is still just buffering for me.
Yours is on. I can see.
Alex, I am an unhoused individual from the United Kingdom, and I have supported you the whole way. I love you, Alex. You're the top G in the fucking house. You're the top G in the famous house. You're the top G in the fish house. Fish tank house. You know what I mean? You are my top G of all time. I love you, brother. I love you, and I support you 100% of the way. And I love your wife as well.
I love you too, bro. Real talk. I love anybody.
Can you speak about why your Twitch account was banned?
Yeah, that was bullshit.
Yeah, dude, it sucks.
That was bullshit. That was total bullshit, brother.
It was. That was my only 4th Twitch video ever. I haven't even started gaming, and I'd already gotten up to in that 15 minutes, 20 minutes alone. I got right. So I was about to break that, and then boom, someone said it's because I doxed people's information just because I was trying to help Bert. And I guess I'm so fucking cool because we would have gone and picked his ass up. We'd have done it if someone actually left it. I mean, I don't put that beyond anybody. Shit, I would have gone and got him.
Yeah, but I'm gonna hop out. I'm sorry, I'm gonna hop out of here, Alex. But I'll go ahead and I'll pull that clip where he has his WhatsApp and stuff, and I'll send that over to you. All right?
Yeah, man. Right on. If you could send it over to one of my moderators, that would even be better.
Okay. Yeah. I could do that.
Is that cool? Thank you so much, man. Thank you. If you could send it to my man, just any of the moderators, that'd be cool. Any of them.
You got it, man. Monkey King.
Thank you, brother.
We love
07 Monkey King. 07.
Hey guys, I promise when I get in next day, you guys are gonna start seeing a lot more Benji and Luna. Like seriously, you can ask them questions too.
I hope so.
Usually they're right here. This is very rare that he is not right on my shoulder. Usually he's always here, but because of this situation, I had to take extra precaution.
You're the only one that can't see Alex.
The monkeys are stressed out. I imagine the monkeys are pretty stressed.
Oh no, they are my babies. They love traveling. They're used to traveling. They've been to Vegas before. This is their 2nd trip actually to Vegas, and they're less than 15, 16 months old, and they were actually, like I said, a TMZ bus caught them, and because they were looking down into our car in New York, so they love traveling. It's change of surroundings really didn't bother them. It doesn't. Like they're good. It's just house or outside, they cling. They cling like they find a person they cling. Say monkey see, monkey do. I didn't realize like how real that was. Like they copy you. These little dudes can open a straw, like open it and put it and start drinking. I'm like, what?
Yeah. I bet they can even kill the CEO of United.
Yo, Alex, can you hear me?
They get up and dude, you know how they take their first little steps and start walking on their feet. Oh, they're so cool, man. But and they're so nice and so cute and cuddly. But it's real. They're so loyal. If you come in my house or that yelling at me, they'll jump and they attack. Like they're vicious. They turn boom. Like they're smart.
Alex.
They what's going on? What's going on?
I do love you. I'm warming myself. I'm in an abandoned factory. I'm warming myself off an immersion heater. Would you do me the genuinely the pleasure of showing me your monkeys, please?
Oh.
I am massive. I've been a fan since day one. I've been endorsed.
Right now, I cannot. But dude,
Okay.
like after Vegas, there's a bigger reason. Like Benji's not on my shoulder right this second, and that's because, well, the situation. I will not put my babies at risk, and they are very much my babies.
Yeah.
With all this fish tank shit,
understand that.
I have to secure other locations where I am not. But believe me when I say they're, oh my God, I would walk the world, cut dragons' heads off, not to get some other monkeys. If they were in the middle of the forest, China guarded by a bunch of bears and shit, I'm getting my 2 exact monkeys back.
You're the Cobra. You're the Cobra. Don't ever forget. You're the Cobra.
I am the
and
Cobra.
Cobra defeats the lion.
Cobra.
I'm an English individual, and even in England, listen. Everyone in England is saying. Everyone in England is quoting the Cobra and his fighting style. We're obsessed with it, and everyone is stabbing each other with the Cobra style. It's incredible.
Anyways, Alex, I believe that BGB had a useful question.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I have some questions, bro. So you know Shylock, right?
Yeah, he's one of the boys down. He's been taking care of shooting walkers in the head for me. Yeah.
Well, what do you think about him getting Walker role recently? Isn't that kind of fishy? There's probably some people in power.
This is something else. Fuck. Like I said, this is all coming so fast, and I'm having one of the hardest things for me to do it. I think this is pretty believable to you guys about me is learning to control my mouth and what I can and can't say. I don't know why. Actually, that's kind of fucked up. I don't know why he's in prison right now, but I do intend to find out when I get off. Promise. But from what I know, he's been nailing walkers.
Okay, yeah. I guess my point is, I think it might be like a Walker occupied server, as Shylock says. But another thing I had too, which also kind of goes to the point, you have an admin named Gorlock the Destroyer, which has been kind of a name to make fun of your wife. So it seems like he's obviously probably a walker. I don't know what your thoughts are on that.
Actually, it's funny. I noticed that already, and I talked to one of my managers about it, and he put my mind at ease about it.
What did your manager say?
Well, that was been a long time meme ago, way before her. That person, whoever it is, I've never even seen the meme, embraced that meme or whatever. And I mean, I think you guys really don't believe me when I say she don't give a shit about body. She doesn't. I don't think.
Yeah. It's not about her caring. It's about like someone with that name probably has the intent of like messing with the server. Does that make sense?
It does. That puts me in a worry spot a little bit, but take it. Here's the thing. Here's my mindset of it, man. At the end of the day, the Monkey King is gonna rise, no matter who tries to stop.
100%, bro.
I promise you that. And I promise whether I have to do it, whether I have to depend on people, and they help me, and I will be thankful to them in life, or whether I do it my goddamn self. I promise you it'll get done.
Wait, this dude's calling me a walker right now. Can we bring him in or no?
I'm actually not controlling any of this. I don't, like I said,
okay.
I'm hands free. I know so little about Discord moderating. Like I said, I'm having
I
to
think Gorlock,
learn all this as it comes.
I think Gorlock is actually controlling it because I think Gorlock let me back in. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong.
Alex, I have a question. You said when in the house multiple times this whole thing is a mind fuck, and that was a controlled show. You know, it was meant to break you down and get your real self coming out of the tank. And
Anyhow, Alex, would you be interested in making your own Fish Tank spinoff?
I'm not sure who removed that question, but sure. People have brought the idea. I promise you, I'm a man of ambition. I'm a man of resource.
Not connected.
And I'm also a man of my word. I know I seem like a dickhead to people, and I know a lot of people out there fucking hate me. And if you fucking hate me, you can go the fuck on somewhere else. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to change for people, But like, I'm loyal to people who are loyal to me. I like to have a good time. Generally, I like to keep it cool and have fun. I like the good party vibes. I like smiling, talking about the good shit. Let's get crazy and have fun and do dumb shit together. Let's get,
Alex, I have another question.
Any bullshit. Yeah, you go ahead.
How did you meet your manager?
Oh, he's the best man at my manager.
Oh, it's someone you know in real life.
Well, my manager is different from my social construct team and my moderating team. There's like 3 whole things at work with a lot of people working on it. It really is that way. It's kind of crazy. It's, but yeah, it's
I guess I was just kind of thinking if you met your manager from online, he might not have the best intentions for you. But if you met him in real life, then maybe it's
he was the best man at my wedding, bro. Like my manager is one of the most professional people. Like he can recover from anything. Like but at the same time, like I said, I have more than one manager, but I'm not really supposed to, but I'm, out of loyalty, I am trusting, in my advisors. You know what I mean? But there's like a lot of these questions I'm going to be able to answer in a lot more detail soon when I can, which is going to be really soon. Like you all will understand why, I promise.
Okay. Wait, so that Twitter earlier, that wasn't you, right?
No, I promise to God. Why would I lie about that? Actually, that my team who's doing that is building my Twitter. You all will know when it's my Twitter because it'll be in my link tree. That's a complete fake, and that's somebody. To me, I just take that, guys. What I've always said, if you are watching the show, imitation is the highest form of flattery. So whoever made that X account about me, yours truly, thank you. To my biggest haters out there, to the biggest walkers out there.
I was just asking because it was like really anti-Semitic and stuff, and I don't know if you saw those.
I haven't even looked once, but I told, and then I random advisors like, can I release a video about saying that's not me? You know what I mean? I think I would tell you if that was me. Promise you, I'm very opinionated and I'll fucking hide it. No, I don't. That's not me. I don't have an ex. I said that so many times while I was on the show. Like, I don't know how to make that more clear. I actually don't have a Twitter account. I don't, but I'm going to.
Alex, can I ask? Because like, it might have been an old one. But like we all did see, like again, I'm not a troll. I'm not trying to be like a walker or anything. It's just like we all did see like the PS5 kind of stuff and the Khloe Kardashian stuff. I get it. I posted dumb shit on Twitter, but like, was that like an old account or was that like somebody else trying to impersonate you because you got fucked over?
I told people that that I followed only one account. So now I'm thinking somebody did that. Guys, listen. Let me tell you something. If I knew what Khloe Kardashian's baby looked like, and I thought it was ugly, I swear to God, I'd call it ugly. I don't care about that. I thought Khloe looked best at the beginning, and I think she looks like a fucking alien now. What do you want me to say? That my opinion? I'll say it. I won't just type it. If I feel something, I'll actually speak it with my goddamn mouth.
You think it's possible your account was hijacked or hacked into by a foreign actor?
I did not have an account at all. Unless it existed and it didn't, like, so I don't know if it doesn't even got a picture on it. I did it so many years ago, like to get a PS5 when the bot thing was happening. I was buying them out, like literally, and it wasn't even my name.
Are there any
That was
enemies
the
that
thing,
may have
too.
tried to impersonate you?
Wait, no, real quick, because that was the thing too. It went from being like the PS5 posts to like you complaining about a certain seller to then being like all the shit about the Kardashians. Like, but it was the PS5 stuff. Wasn't anything about the Kardashians. So that does kind of make sense. That does kind of make sense what you're saying.
Yeah, honest to God, because I kept wondering. I'll tell you, fuck the Kardashians. I don't like any of them. And I think if I was a baby and I didn't think he was
Why do you
cute,
not like the Kardashians?
Because, what I don't like them because I guess I really don't have a real good reason. I guess it's because I don't watch them. Talentless. To me, they're boring. That's me, my opinion. Everybody can like or dislike something. Fucking, I think it's just like, why fucking care so much? My mind can't understand them. Why care so much about what someone's doing or dating or something if it's not going to affect your life, if they're not going to interact with you, and that person's never even going to know your name or you? Why put so much into that? And they don't, shit like that. Hi.
Hi! I spent so
What's
much
up?
money on TTS on you once you stood up for Bert. I said I cracked one open for you. Bert
Oh,
keep
right
kicking
on.
Bert's ass. So if you remember
Okay.
that was me.
Oh, right on. Cool. Well, I didn't know that was you, but right on. I appreciate it. Thank you so
No,
much.
I loved y'all's friendship. It was so sweet.
Yeah, Bert is a good guy. He really is. And I was afraid his mind was going to. I really was, y'all.
He's badly medicated. He's probably on one of the medications that like they put you on that they just want to give you the side effect medications too. Because they try to overprescribe people a bunch of shit. He's not properly medicated. I can definitely tell. My uncle was schizophrenic. But anyway, you stood up for him, and I really thought that was sweet.
Well, I really appreciate that. I do. And like I said, he was little. Like, I was his friend. And I stand up for my friends. If someone's talking shit about him, I'm going to fucking say something. And if I can't say something, like, I'm just going to kind of try to walk away and avoid the situation. Like,
He
you know
was
what I
like so in love with you, though. I think he has trouble with platonic relationships.
Yeah, see, that's my thing. I told him, like, very much so. And I had to be careful about that because everybody knows I slipped up very early on.
Did you know they pretended to be you on the phone?
No, I didn't. I've heard that since. And did he buy that crap?
He did. He like really wanted
Yeah, he
to talk
did.
to you.
He legitimately did.
You know what's
I
weird?
think she got kicked or something.
Someone a few minutes ago.
No more fish tank.
Oh no. Okay. No.
Dog bite something. Yeah, let's bring dog bite back.
Sorry,
Yeah, come on.
Well, I was gonna ask since she brought up Bert.
I have to redirect the conversation. I'm so sorry. I'm not moderating.
Oh, right.
Sorry. It's gonna come
Well,
out.
can
Sorry.
I ask a question about like if you're gonna do anything with Bert now that you guys are both out,
Well, like I said, you all.
or any plans? Oh, we're gonna find out this week.
Yeah, and yeah,
Okay.
I think that could be an obvious one to itself. But yeah, y'all find this week. You know what I mean? Like,
Do
yeah.
you believe that it was unethical bringing a paranoid schizophrenic on the show? What are your opinions on that?
But this is the one thing I won't listen to. Yes, because only because I was seriously mad at the point, like, even for TV, yo, you can fuck with regular people, you can fuck with strong-minded people, but there comes a point when, like, I was just thinking, is he ever going to get his firefighter credits that he worked so hard for? What's the other side of the world going to look like for him now that they put him out there like that? I can say that some people have told me that he's a rapist, murderer, and that couldn't be further from the truth. But the fact that, like, they didn't care about bending his mind, even snapping it. And that's what I was afraid was going to happen. Bert paid them $2,000 to go fucking play prison. How, that's someone who's not playing with a full deck. You know what I mean? So, like, that part pissed me off a little bit.
Can you see me?
Huh?
Officer,
Can you see me?
you look great. You look great.
Right on.
Perfect. I have a question, Monkey King. So, why did you not keep the same energy with, what's his name, Wild Randy, when you saw him? Why did you not keep the same energy? Goddamn it! I'm a big fan. Very disappointing,
brother. Here's the thing: if I didn't keep the same energy, maybe you weren't watching. You not see me grab the fork off the table, or when I tried to smash him with a light, when I hawked 7
I
loogies.
mean, he brutally molested you. He put his hand on your shoulder
I
and
can't throw the first punch. I can't throw the first punch.
he called your wife hot. Goddamn it! I mean, I can't believe it.
And a lot of people are going to say that. A lot of people are going to say that she's not. A lot of people are going to have
You
their own
know,
opinion.
I reckon you need to do something about this Sam guy. Just wild
Who?
feller. That Sam Hyde guy. I think you need to do something about him.
Is that right? Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I am not going to ever put myself, unless it's in a position where I know the law enough and I've been in trouble enough to know what I can do and if I'll get in trouble for it. I hawked a loogie that was hanging from Frank while around his nose, and I promise you know what would have happened if he loogied in my face back? I grabbed and I broke his goddamn glasses. I gave him every fucking reason to hit me, and that fat bitch didn't do it. That skin tag big boob motherfucker didn't do shit. But
damn
they're like a good stinky little fucking boy, like he is a good boy. He had a fucking mucus hanging off. If somebody done that to me, fuck your show, fuck your cameras. I even looked past Luke a couple times. I was like, watch it, dude. You fucking 5-foot fuck. Like, I'm not kidding. I'll knock you out. I'll knock your camera out.
How tall are you, Monkey King?
Energy was there, but I think in the future. I'm not fucking dumb. I think jail. I think police. Hit me first. This is self-fucking-defense. I'm a rock and break your fucking fat face open. Are you fucking joking me?
If they invited you back onto Fish Tank Season 4, would you go on?
Well, the thing is with I told you me and Sam did patch things up. I'm not gonna speak badly of Sam. Here's the sad part about it, man. Like I said, I got to keep directing these questions away, but like you're gonna find out more. The sad thing is, like I said, if I had grown up with those guys and done if I was in on the joke per se, I would have probably been laughing my ass off. But they would have been like, I would have made some different decisions too, though. Very different decisions. And my version would have been a lot more fucking fun. I promise that. A lot more fucking fun. I wouldn't have had, I don't care who they are, but I would have had bigger star power on there.
I have one more question, Monkey King.
Off the street and stuff. I'm serious. I'd bring like real star power if I entered something like that. I wouldn't pull homeless people on there and shit or something like that, or people who aren't supposed to be in that house with.
He's done that. Yeah, he's done that for 3 seasons now. Like bringing a homeless person on. Like Jeff was like golden, but
Jeff was a good dude. I didn't expect him to be homeless, man. That was shock to me. But Jeff, when I was there, he stood up for the house. Jeff was a man of his word. You know what I mean? Like from what I saw, I don't know what happened to him. Jeff, if you're out there, bro, best wishes. If any of the shit I'm hearing is true, I really, really hope you get out of that cage, bro. I mean that sincerely, because it's not a fun cage to be in, and it's a cage that does not discriminate what age, color, height, how tough. That's a killer. Rich, poor. That's something that does not discriminate, and everybody thinks it can't happen to them. Everybody, believe me, guys. I think I'm invincible, and it happened to me, and it took everything from me at one point in my life. Absolutely everything.
Knoxter had a question too, right?
Yeah. One more question, because I've seen a lot of rumors. So when you went down there and got on your knees and kissed your wife's ass, was it true she farted?
No, fuck no, bro. And when I made that comment, like she doesn't fart, I did. You know what? I'll comment on that right now. My wife, people can say whatever, she's fat, that shit don't bother. The thing is, she's a lady in the fact that I don't want to ever get comfortable enough with a girl where she just blows ass in front of me. And I'm not going to do it in front of a girl. I don't care if we're married for 10 fucking years, 20 years, 30. This is my first, my only wife, and I enjoy that she doesn't do that shit right in front of my face. And I don't do it in front of hers. That's gross. It keeps the fact that she's wants to just rip. I'm not one of those couples who's going to pop each other's zits. That's gross. I'll never reach that point. She's strong, and people ask, "Why do you take that shit, wife beating?" Let me address that too, because I'm a hard person to control, and if I'm not on a leash somewhat, I will end up in jail or prison. I know that. Like I'm serious. If I'm not controlled by a strong motherfucker, because I'm wild, dude, and I like to have fun. I do, and it gets me into trouble constantly.
Can you guys hear me all right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I'm sorry if my
can you hear
camera's
Alex?
buffering. I've got it on.
No, you're great, man.
Wait, real quick, Alex, turn it off and then on again. It might fix it. Sorry, Stanley. Go ahead.
It's all right.
I'll see now.
Yeah,
I didn't do shit.
mine's been good.
It just might just be me.
So my question for you, Alex, was the beginning of Famous House, Fishtank season 3, was it very surreal for you all? And like, say, like the first 2 weeks, was it a very surreal experience? Just being placed there in that house and not being allowed outside and that kind of thing. And then everybody who's in there.
You know what's funny is this is the question I want to. You've asked the best question. Who's this coming from again? Who is it? Stanley Ipkiss?
Yep.
Stanley, this is something I want to answer, but I can't wait to answer it. And I'm going to come back after you see the video.
Okay.
Of what my people have set up, literally in just a matter of like just a day or two. Like when I say not long, not long. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's the best question because I can't wait to fucking answer that. I can't wait to answer it.
All right, understandable.
Stanley W. Good shit.
Do you have any big regrets? Things you didn't get to do that you wish you did?
Absolutely, I have big regrets. So one regret is Jacqueline was gonna let me have totally cool problem free with it. Like he's gonna win. Like I do take pride in the fact that I was the only straight male not to grope on girls because I wasn't there for that. You know what I mean? Even though Connor tried his first night and Symbol had to give a fucking public apology for it. What the fuck? As drunk as I was, all the shit, I still wasn't gonna fucking be a weirdo. Like that's just not my bag. But sorry. Go back to what was the main question again?
Alex, I have a question.
Go ahead.
How do you feel about fans harassing you?
Oh, bro, I don't think you understand. Like, I comment back to 0.1% because, like, I know I have a lot of haters out there.
Yeah.
I don't care. That's the thing. I really don't. If they're there to support me, I will bro out with them. We can get down. We have a good time. And if those haters have the stones, they can come fight me alone. They can fight me and who's with me. But it's going to be a master. You know what I mean? I promise you. Win, lose, or draw. Let's go to fucking war. I love that shit. Always.
Does it ever affect you?
My mom's 2 words for me was don't go to jail. Literally. 2 things. Said it the whole time. She knows I'm a loose cannon. Like, I invite challenge. I thrive on it. I honestly do. And, you know, like when people fucking, I don't know. I honestly do. I don't just start shit to do it. I do it if someone instigates something. Like if they start running it, like, or if they like getting out and seeing reactions. Like, why didn't they say that shit to my face? You know what I mean? Like, if I had a problem, I'd address it with somebody. If I like, I don't know why they didn't do the same. That's all. It confuses me. And
does it ever affect you personally?
Huh?
Does it ever affect you personally?
Personally, I felt betrayed at sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, just to hear, even though I didn't see it, just to hear that they're running their fucking mouths and this and that, getting out. I'm like, why would they do that? I didn't even say one thing about them. Like, I didn't say one fucking thing about them. Why would they run their mouth about me?
Do you regret going on the show?
No, I don't regret it. It was definitely.
Was there anybody in the show that surprised you the most? Like mental agility or anything like that?
Guys, I'm not impressed by much, no.
Alex, how many niggas have you killed?
Huh?
How many niggas have you killed?
Oh man. God.
Not cool. Alex, I love you, man. Respect all
Thank
the
you,
way.
bro. And I am. To anybody out there, please forgive me about that too. But that was an Alex B classic fucking slip up. Like God, I
You're
didn't
fine,
mean
man.
anything like that.
You're good.
I have a genuine question. Did Bert stink at all? Like, does Bert have a smell to him?
Please don't make me answer that. I'm just gonna be quiet on
Okay,
this one.
I
No
didn't
comment,
mean
please.
anything bad by that.
No,
It
no,
just
no,
was
no. I
curious.
know, bro. No, I know that. I know that. But I'll tell you who did, and I wasn't joking. That wasn't an insult. Connor didn't change his clothes for the first 5 fucking days he was there. I don't know. I couldn't remember if it's because I pissed all over him, poured coffee and
It
shit.
really
all over.
was stink tank at some point.
Oh God! And I'm telling you,
So
I've
for-
never smelled worse body odor than Frank Hassel or whatever. Fuck, my
Frank was
God,
Frank the stinkiest.
he was a
Frank the
walking
stank.
cell. You know how the cell smells? That was Frank alone. He
I
didn't.
could
need
only
the fucking
imagine.
cell.
It must have
Dude, it
smelled
was-
awful.
They had to have done something to his body prior to. I mean it. He was like, I'm serious. No one just comes in smelling like that. You have to work to reach that level of grossness. You have to go out of your way to get that disgusting. You have to go well out of your way to get like. It was amazing. I mean, fuck, they did their job. They found the nastiest, grossest motherfucker there could be.
You know what's weird is Frank wasn't even there for that long, and somehow he smelled worse than people that were there for ages.
That's why I think so. That's why I think he came in. They did that on purpose. Like I'm telling you, it was bad.
You think
It was
you think he
bad.
came there stinky on purpose? That'd be weird. They just
I don't know,
maybe
but
like
I
lathered
don't.
him up
I
with a
don't put
bunch of
nothing
smells.
past. I don't. Definitely don't put it past. Definitely don't. Who knows?
That sounds
Who
on
knows?
character.
Alex,
Other than
did you-
Bert, would you be interested in collaborating with Binks, Mizzy, or any of the other contestants?
I'm veering away. Basically, right now, I'm not saying who I'm doing interviews with, but you guys will see soon. And when I mean soon, I mean like this week soon. Several of them. Like it's moving. I told you, this is all moving fast. That's why there was so many changes in this Discord. Like it's a fast train happening. And a lot of people, it's. I don't know. It's getting crazy, but there is going to be. I'm not going to say who or mention any names, but you can expect collaborations and interviews.
Definitely
this
not with
week.
Binks.
You heard
Definitely not with Binks.
that. You heard that.
Hey, Alex, 2 quick questions.
Sure.
One simple one. What was your favorite space in the house? I know you hung out in bedroom 2 a lot, bedroom 3. What was your favorite space? Just being in the
Good
whole house.
question.
It was the biggest house they had in Fishtank so far. What did you think of it?
Bedroom 2. The best sleep I got was when it was just me and Smack and not everybody else fucking being nuts. Bedroom 2. Until they turned it into the cell, and I never wanted to go in there again. And then now I can't even think about bedroom 2 without like PTSD. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like everybody was literally losing their minds. I know it's funny to people out there, but when you're there in the situation, holy fuck. Like you start questioning shit mentally.
Yeah, you were questioning the house was crazy. Did bedroom 3 have a smell when you came in? Because I don't know if you're aware, they did Bitch Tank before that, and they had sushi on the ground. And did bedroom 3, when you first got in there, smell like anything?
No, it didn't. But then again, I'll be honest with you. I was just discussing this with my family last night. Thank God, the worst of my 5 senses is my smell. I'm so nose blind to shit. Dude, I've got monkeys. Come on. I've got a little Bengali and a Mancoon. I'm nose
You got
blind to everything.
tolerance. You got high
Exactly.
tolerance.
I have to clean up after them 15 times a day. They don't throw their shit. Thank God. That's a common misconception. At least they don't. But
So the monkey smelled better than Fish Tank did. The monkey room.
Our monkeys smell like fucking roses. Literally, they have.
They look
these
so
little-
cute.
They're awesome, man. They're bathed every day. They love taking baths, man, and they're. I would do anything for those
They're
little
adorable.
guys.
I love seeing the pictures of your monkeys. They're the
Man,
cutest things.
because their loyalty, it's real. Their love for you, it's real. They're, like I said, I'm not here to discuss politics. I don't care who believes in what or what religion. That's all cool with me. I don't hate on anybody for what they believe. I don't believe in evolution, but and if you do, that's cool. I don't care. I'm not here to discuss that. But I know this: those monkeys have 98.6% human DNA. That's just science fact. If there's any animal species in the world, all the hundreds of animals, there's going to be one that's more like us than the others, or one. And these guys, their admiration, their appreciation, their love, it's real. Benji, when I got home from the fish tank, he's way more chill than Luna. Jacqueline's monkey is very, very feisty. She loves me, but she loves me a lot. But it takes a lot to earn Luna's trust. Benji too, but when I got home, he's usually the more chill one. He got so excited he jumped up and his head was hitting the ceiling over and over and just banging it like he was freaking. They've got their own bedroom, like full size bedroom, like a human.
Damn.
You know what I mean? He was just freaking out, and my biggest fear was he'd forget me. My biggest when I left, I was like, "Oh my god, I don't want my baby boy to like forget." I know that sounds stupid,
monkeys
but
don't forget.
How did anybody forget you, Alex B? I don't think anybody will.
Thank you.
Exactly. We're your monkeys.
Right on. I like
Very
that.
fucking hard.
What? Here's a
Thank
question. You're a pretty eccentric and unique guy. And you went on the show thinking it was a normal reality show, and then you get out. The house
I thought
was
that
crazy. The house is crazy. You get out, and then you see this community, and this community is a little crazy. Are you happy to be in this type of community? Because it's a very unique community, but there's a lot of really interesting and unique people here. Do you think this is your fit?
I'm happy to be a part of any community that will accept my madness. You know what I mean? Honestly, I really, you know what I mean? If I could find my wild boys out there, my wild boys that support me, I will roll with you. I'll ride with you. If I see you, you're like, hey, Alex B, I supported you so and so. And you'd be like, hey, this motherfucker's talking shit. Let's go kick the fuck out of him. Like, straight up. People are with me. I'm cool with them. And I like to have good vibes. Like, I'm not even a mad drunk. It's when people start shit, then then I like to finish it.
You don't tolerate bullshit. That's a lot of people. This community is full of all sorts of people, good, bad, but there's a lot of really good people, and everybody, as long as you're good people, is good people. The whole idea of Fishtank, in my mind, is it highlights people that at first you might not notice, or you might say, oh, Alex B is a loud, crazy guy, but then it humanizes you on the show. We get to see you every day. What do you have any advice for people who like you and resonate with you, your fans, that you tell them, how to not let people judge you, and what would you tell them?
I'd say, guys, it's a lot, and this goes for every individual in the world. It's a lot to say, if I was him, if I had his, I would do this and that, or I would have done this. You don't know what you do until you're born in that position in life, until you've been under the pressures you've been under, and you've been put in the positions that shape the person you are, shape the person I am. My position made me who I was because I was kind of a high-profile kid growing up. I got into a lot of fights that I didn't start, and that's kind of where my anger came from. Like, as a little kid, because I had a successful father.
Hey, what's that Fight Club reference? You don't know who you are until you get into a fight,
That's right. That's fucking right. That's fucking right. And everybody here knows the wild boy. All my Cobra monkeys know when you're in a fight, you ain't feeling that pain. Your adrenaline's pumping all that shit out. You know what I mean? You got to get in the zone like it's fucking. Those people that say, oh, I see red, I go black. I don't see red. I watch exactly, and I play my fights like a goddamn video game. I watch every fucking move you're doing. Every fucking foot. You're watching your feet, watching your hands, staring at every. Okay, there it is. It's just an eye game. Watch what the fucking do.
I saw. Are you actually really good at CS:GO, Counter-Strike?
I love CS:GO. I just actually picked up Counter-Strike 2 again, like a month and a half before the Fishtank. And because I used to play with some old pros and shit like that, we were literally just throwing together a team. This is just now happening. We're still doing it. But
I haven't played it much. But you gotta be thinking 2 steps ahead in those games, to be good at it.
It's the true love of my life. In the gaming world, is Counter-Strike. It is the strategy involved when you go to those tournaments. And I know it seems so stupid. That's a game, but when you're working at it, when you're living with 4 other teammates in a gaming community, you work so hard to these shit talkers online, and then you meet up with them at the LAN, you get surreal playing in front of thousands of people, and you're like, fuck, I don't want to do bad in this match because everybody's watching, and if I don't score high, people are going to be talking shit. Am I going to get cut from the team? All those thoughts.
It's very stressful.
I've seen Counter-Strike tear apart friendship, best friendship, because let's say 2 players, they're best friends and they're on the same team, but one of those people are a little bit better than the other, and they're going on to a higher tier. They have to leave that person behind, and that person will take it personally. I've seen Counter-Strike do that to so many people, so I couldn't imagine. I mean, imagine what League of Legends and Valorant and all the other,
oh, man.
It's
even worse with, Overwatch and...
oh, I know. I believe it.
Fortnite, all that crap.
Oh yeah, I love Fortnite. I'm a beast at it. I like that's one of the games I do play a lot. Like I like Fortnite. Like so I can't wait. Usually I always take my PlayStation and like laptop when we're traveling because I can't go a day without gaming. I can't. Like literally, it's my morning ritual. Regardless.
What game
I
did
can't
you
wait
miss
to get
playing the
into
most
Dragon
while you were in the tank? What game did you want to play the most?
Either Counter Strike 2 always or Elder Scrolls Online. You know, I love ESO.
ESO. I tried to get into it. It was not my thing. But
Yeah, I like it. I like it. It took a while. And honestly, for me, it was one of those games I had to play. I dropped it, dropped it because there's so much fucking shit to take in. You know what I mean? And then finally, I said, "Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot."
Alex, I just want to bring it back to the fighting shit. And I'm not saying this with like any offense. Like I'm somebody who unfortunately like did the same kind of shit. Do you have any scars or anything you want to show? Like I've been stabbed twice. Like here, I can show you here. Here, let me get up into the good light here. So here,
can y'all see my camera?
You'll see that?
Cool.
Oh, that? Wow.
I can't see anybody else.
That's a stretch mark.
Did you get shanked?
That's not a stretch mark. No, that's the first one. And that's the second one right there.
Damn.
Well, yeah.
Fun.
I've got my only real war room scars. I don't know if you can still see them. Right here under that tattoo, I was stabbed with a glass bottle in a fight outside in front of somebody's house. It's just that, and that was so many years ago. And then on this arm, that I don't know if there's still the bite mark under there or not, but like that, when I really got
bite you? Is it a monkey bite?
With the fucking canine, police. I got resisting arrest all at once. What was it? Escape 3 because an officer put a handcuff on me and I jerked that shit away. And I took off on foot. So I got fleeing evading on foot, resisting arrest, and escape 3 because they had one handcuff on me. It took them bastards about 40 cop car about 2.5 hours to catch my ass though, and I was on foot. I'm serious, talking about a monkey. I was jumping fences and dumpsters and shit. That shit really happened. I'm serious. And then this one motherfucking cop finds me. And this is not like he had the gun on me. I was in the corner of the garage. Just somebody, and I put my hands up. I put my hand against the wall. It was over. He had a gun on me, dude. I'm not stupid. I'm not. And he from 15 feet away. At that moment, this is literally what happened. He took the back of my head and he slams it in the concrete. Blood shot down my face. I'm not gonna fight the cop back. So this cop then straddles me and I hit the fetal position. And he said, he got on his radio and he said, I'll never forget it. He said, he's fighting me. I looked at him and I said, what? This dude is just slamming me. And I'm like, what the fuck? And
that's
between
police
cars.
brutality.
No, so then around the corner, within 5 seconds of this going on, a female officer comes around with a canine, and that's who ripped up my arm so bad. I didn't want it to get my fucking neck. I have this one officer on one side, a canine, and they're saying, and then I hear all these keys jingling, which means a ton of other officers were approaching, because there's a lot of people. And I just remember here, right when I heard those keys jingling, she said, stop resisting, motherfucker. I was on, looking away so that dog wouldn't bite my fucking neck. Literally, he was slamming my arm, it was bad. Yeah. So then I was sitting on the ground, handcuffs on, with 40 fucking officers in a circle. And the first officer finally, was the initial one that put that cuff on me. This is a long time ago, guys. But she comes up and she's seen all the blood and shit all over me, and she even said, "What did you all do to him?" And I was sitting there laughing, spitting blood, laughing. I was like, "You fucks." I was clinking my fucking. I was like, "You fucking pigs! Why don't you look up my track record? I'll be out in 6 hours. Go ahead and put $150,000 cash bond on me. Won't keep you at the ding, ding, ding." They kept asking me my last name. Fuck off. Find it out for yourself because it takes a lot of time for them to do their paperwork, all that shit. But the thing is, that the officer came out and he goes, "Are you all right, so and so?" And he's like, "Oh, I think I hurt my hand." And I said, "Oh, you hurt your hand? Did you break it on my face? Or when we were boxing, was I trying to punch your hand?" And that dude, the first question he asked, I'll never forget it. He goes, before that, he goes, "Is there any cameras around?" And I said, "Why? Because you don't want them to see what you just fucking did to me."
Exactly.
I'll never forget that shit. And that's why I have bad
experience. If only there was a camera around, you would be, you would have won a major lawsuit there.
6 months later, they passed the law in Louisville, Kentucky to wear body cams. while my case was still going on. It made me so fucking mad. I'll never
Alex,
forget
don't
that.
Alex, don't you think that like cops now have become like the biggest pussies ever? Like the most like I felt like when I was a kid, cops were actually fucking cool, you know? I feel like cops now, they shoot you like 5 to 20 fucking times if something goes wrong. Like anybody out there.
Cops are
Like the acorn shit.
They're number one in suicides, number one in beating their wives, number one in alcoholics. I think that they give cops too much power, and when they shoot people that they shouldn't shoot, they get paid vacations for it. I have a strong opinion, and I'm sure every cop's not like that, but a lot of them are. And the way they treat, like if you look at the way Switzerland treats their prisoners, they rehabilitate these people. Like in America, it's all for profit. There's no segregation from the kid who had a dime bag and the kid who was on the first 48. They're right there, and I promise you, for some kind of weirdo murderer, rapist, send them to jail. But I promise you, if it's an addict, it will not help them. It will not help them. Jail does not change an addict's way of thinking. Instead, they just get in around there and they just, yeah, that's a smart idea. Put a criminal in a box, a 30 by 60 box with 40 more criminals and expect a good outcome. What the fuck? Like, come on. I'm not a scientist and I know that. Like, what? Come on. And it's just, they don't abide by any of the standards they're supposed to. People 6 inches off the ground, only 24 people. Like, it's bad. It's really bad. Like, fuck, it's bad. And it's so fucking depressing. They even paint the colors of it to make you depressed. Like, it's so fucking dull. You know, kind of like a hospital, there's nothing there. But it's even worse there. Fuck.
Have you spoken with any of the contestants of previous seasons?
Nope.
Specifically Jimmy.
I'll tell you all who.
Specifically Jimmy. We want Jimmy on. We want Jimmy to talk to you.
Jimmy and Alex.
love Jimmy to come on.
I know that I'm doing. I'll say this. I know that I'm doing some stuff this week, literally, as in like the next like multiple things with them, but I'm not. I can't tell the names yet.
If you play your cards
so,
right, Jimmy
Alex,
would be a good first person. I know he would love to talk to you.
Right on.
A quick, easy question back to Famous House. So, like, when you were first on, did you feel like the other contestants felt like you were a competitive force that you to be to be trifled with, or you know what I mean? Like you were competitive.
Yeah. What about it though?
No, I'm saying, did you feel right at the beginning that
they
felt you were a threat? Like you could eliminate them, or that you were somebody who had endurance in the show who could stay long?
Yes, and let me tell you why. LaRon used his own. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yes, baby. All right, but LaRon used his own words and Lexi. One day they were crying real tears, not the Visine shit. I already told this story, so I feel like I can say it. And they told me, I feel like you and Mizzy, you're the only ones solidified positions. I feel like you're the star of the show. You are the entertainment. Guys, I'm not trying to be cocky, but like, it wasn't hard to out star power those people. I came in there saying I was going to take your fucking money. Like, I'm ready to party. We're on TV. Fuck yeah. And they're all just like this sitting at the table. And I kind of was like, what's going on? Is anybody here to have fun?
Like anything?
We're on TV. Hi.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy. And everybody just kept sitting. I'm like, what's happening? Okay, nobody's excited to be here. I was fucking stoked. You know what I mean? I was ready to the whole time.
Yeah,
and
it felt like you asked the questions that need to be asked right away.
Everybody just kept telling me to calm down the whole time. I got really tired of that. What?
Yo, is it Jimmy? Yo, what's up, Jimmy?
Yeah, Jimmy.
Okay.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy's
Oh,
here.
nothing much.
Yeah.
For any of my team watching, please message Jacqueline if I'm talking too much about anything, or if you need me. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Sorry, that's just for stuff that is coming out, but I can't say it. Yeah.
Jimmy, huge respect to you.
Oh, is Jimmy in here?
Hello.
Yeah, Jimmy, the employed operator.
The employed operators.
Yeah.
What's up, Jimmy?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we
You
can
guys hear me? Sweet.
I can hear you, bro.
Let's see. Forgive the background noise. I work full time as a boiler operator now.
Yeah.
Right on.
Still branching out, whole 9 yards.
Nothing to forgive, brother.
It's a pretty sweet gig.
Especially since I work alone, so I'm kind of just able to fuck around as long as I get all
That's
of my
love. That's love.
yeah, yeah. I
Nobody's
will have
bringing
to
down
get going
the
at about 1:48 to scrape out the boiler. So when you see me skedaddle, that's why. But yeah, I just wanted to say, you, Bert, and Luke, the general audience consensus is that you three were the only ones who were able to be entertaining on your own in front of the camera.
Fully agree. Fully agree.
I just want to say thank you, man, because that, dealing with all this and all this happening so fast and all these new people I'm working with, like, it's hard to know who to trust and what to do. And even sometimes when people tell me comments like that, it's like, is he being for real? Or is he? But when I just want to say thank you, because I'm not joking when I say I genuinely appreciate that shit. Each and one of anybody who would be willing to support me, I would love to get to know and game with persons. When I hear that shit, it just encourages me, and that lets me know, like, right there, it's worth it.
Jimmy, do you think that the comparisons between you and Alex are valid?
Completely different beasts.
I'd say they're different. Totally different.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't answer that question because I'm not sure you all are just now introducing.
Yeah, they're pretty different.
Jimmy, though, I have a question. Do you know the connection between Luke and Daniels from DNSL? Do you know?
Brother, I'm telling you, that's.
connection?
Oh, sorry.
I have a shirt that Luke made that he designed for Daniels. It was crazy to see that.
That's basically just a connection between the two. Is that Luke was a artist who just made some designs for Daniels back in the day.
Yeah,
and
I have a
Daniels
shirt.
remembered him.
Yeah, I have a Daniels shirt that was designed by Luke, and that was just.
That's how out of the loop I am. I have no fucking clue what you are talking about. Zero.
Luke is a designer for a lot of really cool shit. He's a really cool artist.
Check him out.
Yeah.
At Splatterbrain.
I didn't know that.
Right on. I didn't know that either. I heard all sorts of stories like he was a plant, he was production. I didn't know what to believe. I stopped caring at that
He
point.
was a plant. I think he was for sure.
Yeah, no, he was.
He's also a very creative person.
They've confirmed it.
He was a plant, but only in the sense that he knew what Fishtank was. It's not like when you look at, if you go back and watch season 1, you'll see a contestant named Daniel, who is an actual plant because he works with Sam Hyde and them. And they set him up as to pretend that he was just a regular contestant.
All I'm doing
He
is
was never
thinking back
eligible for the franchise.
And I'm sitting here thinking back. I don't know if y'all, they made I think they made a video of it because I remember seeing, I take a picture of me, Bert, and Luke bumping fists. And it just takes you back to, damn, dude, I was sitting here spilling Seavers, making bots with him and shit. Fucking, he knew.
Wait, Alex, do you know where Luke came from? Luke used to be on the Big Brother show. Do you know what Big Brother is?
I've heard
season 26.
Did you hear how he got kicked out of Big Brother?
You remember the cheese room?
He got kicked out of Big Brother for saying the N-word.
Oh my God!
And that was on
Nobody
Prime
cared
television.
though. Fucking nobody. The black guy didn't care.
The gay guy cared. That was it. The gay guy cared.
W. Luke.
You made a stink.
I feel like I missed one of my shining moments. Actually, there was a part of
Luke-
Fishtank I regret.
Yeah,
I wish I wasn't
Luke
so
was an
drugged up on
actual.
first shit. That night that all that fighting went down, when he started calling, I heard about it, but Bert had me on sleepy medicine, so that they changed the rule. Because I do struggle sleep.
No,
but
Luke was a veteran when he joined the tank because he was already familiar with TV and Big Brother. And
on top of which, to give you an idea of just how boring, other than you and Bert, but how boring everyone else was compared to Luke, he was always number 2, even in the weeks to come after he left, because everyone else just kind of sat there and cried most of the time.
I liked Luke. That's what upset me. I even gave him props on camera. Like, hey, man, you're like a legend. It was hilarious. And then I get off to find him talking about me, and I was like, all right, Luke.
Yeah, I thought the show took a risk by getting Luke
What
off.
was I about to say? Before I get going, so do you know who I am, Alex?
I do not. I mean it when I kept my word, bro. I've never been to the Fishtank
Jimmy-
website. I'm so out of the loop.
No.
I know
Jimmy's
nothing.
a
you're fine.
season
Can I-
2 star.
Huh?
He is a season 2 star.
Yeah,
Just-
season 2 star.
Right on, bro.
Just
Hell
know
yeah.
that when people,
Seriously.
send you clips of when I blow up, they always take them out of context and they don't show all the background shit and all the bullshit that happened that led me to blow up.
Yeah.
For
Can I ask
example, we had our own hot dog contest. It was a triathlon where our team captain TJ picked this new chick named Taylor who had already,
Jimmy not making.
she had just arrived and she was already talking shit about me to the other contestants. Her and TJ didn't smoke, so me and Shinji, this Japanese contestant from season 2, had to chain smoke the bulk of them, and we had to
That was
smoke
crazy.
4 packs of Pall Mall oranges, which are terrible cigarettes. They're not even good ones. And then Taylor, when it came down to the hot dog eating contest, Taylor, knowing it was an elimination challenge, said, "Oh, I don't eat meat." So I ate 12 hot dogs in exchange for her eating the bread. And she wouldn't even do that.
Oh, bro. I believe me, I felt your pain that night. That was one of the challenges that the internet voted. I guess I got MVP with Peyton, but like when I saw that milk, nobody believed me. I knew the other team was in trouble. You all don't understand. It's a weird chat. It's my favorite drink. I was like, oh God, let me prove them wrong. Science says, I've said this before, you can't drink a gallon of 13. You're fucking wrong. Like, I knew that the other team was in trouble when I saw the milk. Milk don't fuck me up like that.
Was there anyone in the house that you got mad enough, Alex, to throw a mallet at?
Mad enough
I
to
threw it
throw
up.
a mallet at?
This is an example. I threw that mallet at the wall. It's just in a bad location. And that's
It was a very tactical
I
mallet.
just want to say this before you have to go, that I loved you on season 2. I would watch you fucking for hours on end, man, and it's amazing to say hey to you.
Sam,
Can
we
I
need more
ask-
Jimmy content.
Can I ask one question for Jimmy before he goes?
Sure.
So, like, what was your experience watching season 3 and then, being part of Fishtank season 2? Like, how was that for you if you did watch? I'm assuming you did.
I was very happy that they had learned their lesson, even though I tried to warn them that, hey, I know what it means to be starved to death. Don't take away the food, or else no one's going to have energy to do anything. But, of course, that was just scoffed at and pushed aside. And then, I guess, Jet got really pissy at me with that and decided the Make Jimmy Go Nuclear challenge for a week and a half kick into effect.
Yeah.
And then, of course, it turns out, guess what? I'm right, because I even said in my initial interview when I talked about my time in Utah that if you starve someone, they just have the energy to sleep, and that's it. I wasn't disappointed in production necessarily, although I do think that the Famous House 2.0 thing was a bit stupid. I think it would have been better if they had just gotten I love the fact that Luke returned. I think it would have just been better if instead of bringing in Nepo brats, if they just brought in regular people who have shaken up the house. And on top of which, I am kind of glad they pulled the plug on it, because that would have been just the remaining 2 weeks of kind of non-10 and just going back to the whole, the beginning weeks of season 3 where it was just the crying crew led by Smack, who would just cry over every little thing, and it's like,
Thank
Jesus
you! Oh my God! Fuck, thank you. I love you, Teddy. If you're out there, man, if somebody in that room was crying, he would start too. He was too good of a person to be on that show. Fuck.
Eddie was too.
Yeah.
But everyone did not like it because everyone just looked there and was like, this isn't entertaining. And even many of the contestants, after it was revealed, it didn't click with them that they could do damn near whatever they wanted to.
Yeah.
And they just kind of sat there. And that's why love or hate Job and Connor, if it wasn't for them, the show would have been dead in the water, because they helped rile things up and keep things interesting.
Oh, no, I think Job's cool. I'm good with Job. Love
Job, hate Connor. Love Job, hate Connor.
Yeah, I mean, it's just because I had Connor's back at the end, and that man just like, like whatever,
Trail, yeah.
It's WWE thing, fake. So
he's not even AEW.
Jimmy, how much did you know about Jimmy? How much did you know about MD before you were on season 2?
Very, very little. I just knew Sam Hyde through memes. What really made me want to go on to Fishtank is I was watching season 1, which I enjoyed season 1, and as I've always said, everyone except for Simmons, I was kind of a fanboy of. But I looked at Fishtank and saw, wait, so this is an environment where you can do damn near whatever you want. But these guys are just sitting here until production or a freeloader comes up and starts messing with them, and then they do stuff.
That's cool.
That's why I just went in there and just knew, okay, what are the things I normally do when I fuck around with friends, etc., that make people go, what the fuck, or make people laugh. So like me yelling, having my little war with the dishwasher and yelling at it, and making death threats to inanimate objects. Obviously, I don't actually believe that the inanimate objects can hear me. That's just me playing around for the camera.
I thought it was so funny. One of my favorite parts of season 2 is when you were talking about walking around asking people if they were Squidwards or not, or something.
Well, yeah, because
you're like
after Summer revealed that she knew season 1, and mainly because Summer was nice to me, I kind of had a crush on her. Until I realized that she had a crush on Shinji and no interest in me, then I dropped it. But after she revealed that she knew what season 1 was, my mindset went to either we're all fans or they have this idea where it's like me and Summer as this dramatic power couple versus everyone else. So that's when I played my theory, and the only 2 people I couldn't read was Cole and JC.
Did Jimmy leave?
I don't know what's going on. Hello. I think you're. Did I mute him or did he mute me?
Jimmy is gone.
Hey, sorry. If you guys can hear me, I'm so sorry.
I can hear you now. You were muted for a second. You were muted.
My bad. Yeah, I didn't mean to be. Yeah, this isn't me, but I've been told that my time's up. I will speak with you guys again soon. You guys are gonna be pretty shocked at the stuff that's about to be released, and believe me, when I tell you you're gonna be shocked, you're gonna be shocked. There's a reason I've been so hush hush and not done any interviews with any contestants. There's a big reason for that, and everybody's about to find out. Like I said, I'm not kicking anybody from the chat. That wasn't me. That to be known. I'm not doing that. But stay tuned. That's why. So I got to listen to my advisors, and I got to roll. It's been fun, guys. I really appreciate the support. I really honestly do. I'm not saying that it's a vague thing. I mean it. I actually mean it. And when I actually do come forth and say what I got to say, you'll realize why I had been hush-hush, and then I can answer your question much more in depth. I promise I didn't remove anybody from chat there. That was them telling me it's over. I love you guys, for real. Thank you for everything. I mean it, and I can't wait to talk to you more. I really, actually can't wait. They have to shut me up. It's not me. Thanks, guys. You're awesome, for real. Fuck yeah. Cobra Monkeys. My legions out there, fuck yeah. Let's roll. Thanks, guys. See you soon, and I will drop the fucking heat. Promise.
There we go. That was another. I think that was the second one today. 3 in 24 hours. Of Alex B. I got a few questions in. I thought they were all right. I hate myself because I asked him what the smell of the room was, but I guess that's for all the Fishtank fans. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Glad I could help you out for